Toxic people can be very difficult to deal with. It is tough in the beginning of a relationship with someone who is toxic or difficult or even a narcissist, because they will use tactics like love bombing to get their hooks into you, and then slowly over time you will start to see their true colors, or you will start to catch on to their lies or their manipulations. But there are some red flags when dealing with a narcissist or a very toxic person. Their words are intentional and on purpose. And in this video, we are going to look at some of the narcissist's favorite phrases. Hello, my beautiful friends. My name is Carrie Cox, and welcome to my channel where we learn how to use our personal power to build a connection between our mind, body, and spirit. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so that you can be notified when future videos are released. So narcissists mostly all do the same things and say the same things. Their words might be slightly different, but the meaning and the intention behind them are usually all the same. They tend to follow the same types of patterns in relationships by using things like idolize, devalue, dismiss, or discard. They have a certain way of talking, and they use certain tactics. So in this video, I want to share some examples of the things that I have seen in my own life dealing with a narcissist. And I believe if you can become aware or become conscious of these tactics, of these ways or things they say to you, then you're better arming yourself in dealing with them. So the first thing that the narcissist in my life always says is, I never said that. And this is one that's used against us by the narcissist or the toxic person all the time. And this is a form of gaslighting, and it's one of the narcissist's favorite tricks. The reason they use gaslighting is to help weaken you so you are more under their control. You will start to question your own mind and your own sanity. And after years of this, you will have to deprogram your brain from being brainwashed. I recommend that if you've been dealing with somebody who's been gaslighting you for a long time, that you get some therapy from a therapist who has a deep understanding of narcissism to help you deal with reprogramming and rewiring your mind and thoughts. But even when they use the words, I never said that, remember that the narcissist always lies. They always lie and manipulate about everything. They will lie to make themselves look better in front of other people. They will lie to get validation from other people, and they will lie to make themselves look like a victim. Another phrase that the narcissist loves to use is stop attacking me or stop interrupting me. This happens when you're trying to make a point. They will project or deflect. Projecting and deflecting are tactics they use to take the attention away from them and onto something else. So if you're trying to make a point or to prove to them that they were lying about something or that they said something that they're now denying, they will try to divert the attention away from them onto some other situation or onto how you're the bad person, so that it will take the spotlight off of them. The next phrase a narcissist will use is, you're crazy. When you are onto the narcissist and you're suspecting that they are narcissistic, or you're catching on to their lies or manipulations, they will, and you try to confront them, they will call you out and call you the crazy one. If you have discovered that they've lied or cheated or were dishonest in any way, they're going to call you out for being crazy so that they can reverse this onto you. They will rarely admit fault for anything, and they want to turn the blame around onto you. They want to undermine your reality so that they can gaslight you. They want to make you believe something that's not true, because this will weaken you and it will deflect the situation away from them and back onto you. Because in their mind, you must be the crazy one. The next phrase a narcissist or toxic person will use is, "I don't like the way you said that." This is a way to attack what you said and how you said it. It's another way that they deflect and project. So they can turn the conversation from what you were trying to discuss and push it onto something else. This is how they don't have to take responsibility for anything. Another phrase that the narcissist or toxic person will use is, "You're not listening to me." They like to use this line when you are disagreeing with them. You could be listening to them and you could have heard everything they said, but you are not agreeing with them. So they will accuse you of not listening to them. They hate to be disagreed with. And the reason why they have to feel they are right about everything, because that is how they are gaining their self-worth, their sense of self. Their safety and self is all encompassed on them feeling right. Now, the narcissist or the toxic person will speak in absolutes. So this is another thing that they do that are common like phrases, because everything with them is an absolute. So one of their famous lines is, "No one else thinks that." This is a tactic that our narcissist uses all the time. They want you to feel ganged up on. They want you to feel bullied. They want you to feel like the world is on their side. They use what's called flying monkeys. So I see this all the time. In our narcissist will say something like, "Well, my family all agrees with me. My family thinks you're crazy. My family thinks that this is best." So they're always trying to rally up everybody on their side. And a lot of times their family knows nothing about it. They're just using this as a tactic, as a way to make you feel weak and ganged up on. So another way this might come out of their mouth is, "Everyone else thinks I'm right. You are the only one that thinks that because everyone else thinks I'm the right one here." This is another form of gaslighting, a way to weaken you, a way to bully you, this is another way to take control of the situation. This is what the narcissist does, is they try to control you, they try to manipulate you, they try to push you down, they try to gang up on you and make you feel like you're the crazy one, and they try to degrade you. Another absolute that the narcissist uses is always and never. They will say things like, "I always do what I'm supposed to do and you never do what you're supposed to do." When in reality, you are the one doing what you're supposed to do and you are the one being honest. They are the ones who are lying, trying to get out of all of their obligations, and dragging their feet on everything. And in the past, you've probably tried to be fair with things, and you've tried to do things from a place of integrity, honesty, and fairness, and they don't see it. They will never see it. In their eyes, you never did anything for them. And this makes them feel like they have all the power and all the control, leaving you feeling weak. That is the goal. That is their ultimate goal, to have control over you. But when we become conscious of what these types of people are doing to us, especially when we're empathic, and it really takes a toll on our energy and our being, when we start becoming conscious of what they are doing, then we can start to understand their tactics and show up in a way that we don't allow them to take our power from us. We don't allow them to weaken us. And so they cannot win our energy and our control and our power from us, which will aggravate them. And so these were some examples of some things or phrases that the narcissist or the toxic person will use to try and control and manipulate you. But if you arm yourself with the knowledge, because knowledge is power, and it is an inner wisdom that you can use when trying to deal with this type of person. Because sometimes we just have to deal with people like this. We don't have a choice. If we're co-parenting or if our boss is narcissistic, whatever the case is, sometimes we're forced to deal with the narcissist. So it's best to arm yourself so that you are not falling into being a victim of a narcissist. And if you don't need to deal with a narcissist, then walk away from them, cut them out of your life, stop communicating with them, it isn't worth it because they are energy vampires and they will suck the life out of you and the energy out of you. So if you can walk away from them. But like I said, if you're in a situation like I am where you are forced to deal with one, then you have to deal with them. So deal with it in a way that they don't take your energy, they don't take your power, and they don't take your control. And after a while, they will fall away and not make your life as miserable because you're not giving them narcissistic supply. So they have to find someone else to get that supply from. They may still try to come back and get that supply from you, but if you stay strong in your power, they will have a hard time gaining that control over you. I thank you, my beautiful friends. Please hit the like button and share this video with anyone you think may need to hear this message today. Thank you and have a blessed and beautiful day. Namaste.